I love a good origin story. Getting a sense of where someone came from really helps you understand them better. On this NSP short, Chris Taylor gives us a small glimpse into life as a kid in Queens, New York.
It was kind of chaotic mayhem. It was always because with my four boys in that one, it was a 3-bedroom house, but one room was a storage unit. Like my mom kept all boxes and crap in there. So it was 4 boys in 1 bedroom, and then my parents in 1 bedroom, and it was 2 bunk beds. And then my uncle Gerard's kid, Frankie, was born in '76, and he was always at the house because his mom worked and his dad was kind of he was a bookmaker for the Italian mafia, for those guys, La Cosa Nostra. He was a bookmaker. So you had that kind of he wasn't around a lot, So with my Aunt Linda working, Frankie was over our house a lot. So during the summer, it was just, from mid-June to beginning of September, there was 6 boys pretty much in that 1 bedroom. So we had sleeping bags on the floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd have an air conditioner going. I think we got an air conditioner later on, and I don't remember it being cool ever. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just too small an AC or for too many hot, disgusting kids, in one room. It's like a sweatshop in there. So there was always somebody over the house, or there's always wrestling or sword fights with wiffle ball bats. We used to play wiffle ball in the streets and play. There was these old games that they used to teach us. Skelly. It was you'd make bottle caps and you'd grab a penny or a couple of pennies, and then you'd melt candle wax into the bottle cap, and it would give it some weight. Then you draw this big square chalk board on the street, and then with 9 squares, a square on each corner, and then a square in each middle, and then a square in the middle. So you'd have to go all the way around the board with these coins, with these bottle caps, and then finish up by trying to get it into the middle square, and then that's how you'd win. And it'd be, 6 to 10 of us playing Skelly sometimes.
Burn hours of time.
Oh, hours and hours. I mean, you'd be you'd have to recap it because the wax would be melted or whatever.
Right.
Because it'd be blacktop, in the summer in New York. It was probably very sweltering. All we had was garden hose water because my mom would kick us out in the morning and you weren't coming back in until lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd come in for lunch. My mom would have dozens of sandwiches of peanut butter and jelly. Usually was a staple, especially when we were young. It'd just be all cut up into squares, and me and my brothers and cousins, and then Jimmy and Brain and Brian, and the entire neighborhood had kids. So sometimes it'd be 15 to 20 kids my mom would be feeding in the house. And then right after lunch, the door would hit our ass, and then we wouldn't be allowed in until basically dinner time. The street lights would come on.